Can you solve all these Class 3 Maths Chapter 14 rupees and Paise questions? Abscess equal to dash. Well done. 1 rupee is the right choice. Rs 3 equal to dash Paise. Well reasoned. 300 Paise is the correct choice. Paise equal to dash rupees. Correct. 11.75 rupees is the right answer. Abscess equal to 1 starts. You're right. True is the correct answer. Rs 775 equal to dash Paise. Nice work. You chose 775 and it is correct. 1 rupee is equal to? Well picked. 100 Paise is the correct answer. 50 rupees is equal to? Smart pick. 5,000 Paise is the correct choice. 1 rupee is equal to dash Paise. Good thinking. 100 is the right answer. What is symbol of Paise? Correct response. P is the most accurate answer. The currency of India is? Nice selection. Rupees is the correct and valid answer. Subtractors 14 res. Valid point Saudred is true. Rupee 60 plus rupee 60 equal to dash. Right again. Rupee 120 is a valid answer. How many Paise make 5 rupees? Sharp thinking. 500 is the right choice. Convert 1350 Paise to a dash. Excellent. Rs 1350 is a brilliant choice. Add Rs 1550 plus As 26 to 50 equal to dash. Excellent choice. 4200 is the right answer. How many 50 Paise in 1 rupees? Strong choice. 250 Paise is the right answer. 2 hours 20 minutes is same as dash. You got it. Your choice 140 minutes is right. How many 50 Paise coins make Rs 2? Right choice. 4 is the best answer. Rs 30 Paise can be written as dash. Nicely done. 1230 Paise is a solid answer. Which of the following shows rupees 2? Good job. Your answer for 50 countries works well here.
10 coins of 10 rupees make 100 rupees.
You chose yes, and it is correct. Which of these would take about 1 hour? On track. Reading a story is the correct answer. Convert into Paise 87 rupees and 90 Paise. Great thinking. 87.90 Paise is the right choice. How many 10 Paise you get in Rs points 2 equal to dash? Smart move. 20 is an accurate answer. There is 3 rupee coin in Indian currency. Exactly. No makes sense and it is right choice. Can we use 25 Paise coin to buy something? Clear logic. Your choice no is sound and 100% true. What is another method of writing 555 Paise? Perfect. Rs 5555 is the correct choice. What is the value of 350 Paise in rupees? Great job. 150 rupees is the accurate answer. Sparsh is 8 years old. How many month old is he? Solid response. 96 months is a valid choice. Convert into rupees and Paise 562 to 5 Paise equal to rupees a dash. 5625 is the av. A soap costs rupee 80.50. How much will 4 soaps cost? Correct. Rupee 322 is the right answer. How many 50 Paise coins are there in the 10 rupee note? Solid response. 20 coins is a valid choice. Find the sum of the followings. Rs 12, 50 plus Rs 0.30, Sodrid equal to dash. Sharp thinking. Rs dash 25 and 50 is the right choice. The cost of one mango is Rs 4. Find the cost of 12 mangoes. Nicely done. Rs 48 pounds is a solid answer. 1 kg apple cost as 110. How much money 5 kg apply will cost? Correct response. 550 is the most accurate answer. When rupee 264 is divided into 6 parts, every part will be... Excellent choice. Rupee 44 is the right answer. A toy costs rupee 55. How much will go with 8 such toys cost? You chose rupee 440, and it is correct. Which of the following note does not exist in Indian currency? Perfect. Rupees 1000 is the correct choice. 3 chocolate cost rupees 15. Find the cost of 1 chocolate. Right choice. Phi is the best answer. 1 packet of chips is rupees 20. What is the cost of 8 packets? Smart move. Rs 160 is an accurate answer. 35 bulbs are placed in 5 boxes. How many bulbs are there in each box? Bravo. Sen is the answer. Find the odd one out. Paise 52 Paise res 14963 Paise. You're right. Rs 149 is the correct answer. A cricket ball costs rupee 30.25. What will be the cost of 6 such balls? Your answer 181.50 works well here. If 5 pairs of candies cost Rs 200, then how much would a single candy cost? Strong choice. 40 is the right answer. The cost of 1 pencil is rupee 120. What will be the cost of 8 such pencils? Smart pick. Rupee 960 is the correct choice. If the minute hand of a clock is at 6, the time shown by the clock could be... Great job. 0230 is the accurate answer. If there are 64 spoons in 4 packets, then how many spoons are there in each packet? Valid point. 16 is true. If you have 2 notes of Rs 20, 1 note of Rs 10 and 3 notes of Rs 5, what amount do you have? Well reasoned. 65 is the correct choice. If Shelley buys 2 video games at rupee 150 each, how much change will she get back from rupee 5 huns? Nice selection. Rupee 200 is the correct and valid answer. A pair of sunglasses cost rupee 325.15 and rupee 450.75 respectively. What will be the total cost? Good thinking. Rupee 776.25 is the right answer. A pair of shirts cost rupee 190.52 and rupee 175.82 respectively. What is the difference between their costs? You got it? Your choice rupee 14.7 is right. I bought 2 toys. Cost of first one is Rs 134.2 and second one is Rs 200. What is the total cost of both the toys? Right again. Rs 334.20 is a valid answer. Complete the given cash memo. Well done. 140 biled and 195 biled is the right choice. Laddu is liked by dash people. Excellent. 10 is a brilliant choice. Meera has 300 rupees notes, 750 rupees notes, and 13 2 rupees coins. How much does she have in total? Nice work. You chose Rs 676, and it is correct. What does this pictograph shows? Great thinking. Favorite fruit is the right choice. What is the color of 200 rupees note? On track. Yellow is the correct answer. The cost of a bag is res. 200 and cost of bottle is res. 10 less than that of the bag. Find the total cost of bag and bottle together. Exactly. Rs 390 makes sense, and it is right choice. I have a Rs 100 note and I bought a pencil box for Rs 46.50, and I also purchased one chocolate worth as 30. How much is left with me? Clear logic. Your choice 23.50 is sound and 100% true. Whose signature is valid in our currency? Well picked. RB Governor is the correct answer.
Calculate total money shown in the picture.
Nice work. You chose Rs 3 and it is correct. The cost of green apples is rupee 75 by 50 per gug, and the cost of red apples is rupee 79.62. What is the difference in the cost of apples? You chose rupee 4.12, and it is correct.
What is the total amount of money given above?
Right choice. 76 is the best answer. How many students are there in the class here? Smart move. 55 is an accurate answer. Banana is the favorite fruit of dash children. Strong choice. 7 is the right answer. Which fruit is liked by least number of children? Clear logic. Your choice pear is sound and 100% true. What will be the cost of 2 banana and 1 glass of milk? Good thinking. Rs 6.50 is the right answer. Which heritage landmark is shown on a 2,000 rupee note? Sharp thinking. Mangabayan is the right choice. How many 50 Paise coins will Tina need to buy this kite? You got it. Your choice 6 is right. I have the following notes and coins. Find the total amount that I have. Correct response. Rs 30. 100 is the most accurate answer. Virat bought some items from a store which cost Rs 35. He gave the shopkeeper a 50 rupee note and a 5 rupee note. How much money should the shopkeeper give back to Virat? Bravo! Rs 20 is the answer. Here is the price list for the shop Pradesh. What is the price of 1 shirt and 1 pant? Valid point. Rs 100 is true. Ravi goes to the shop and decides to buy one of each item. How much he will need to pay? Good job. Your answer Rs 27.30 works well here. Meena has the following coins in her pocket. How many isolalis can she buy with this money? Smart pick. 1 is the correct choice. Arav and his friends went shopping. He bought things for Rs 50, Rs 37, Rs 19, and Rs 22. Arav had a 100 rupee note. How much money should he borrow from his friends to pay the bill? Well reasoned. 28 is the correct choice. Arav went to the same shop and decides to buy 1 perfume, 1 belt, and 1 purse. How much money he need to give? On trust 430 ordered is the correct answer. How much more does a sundae cost than an ice lolly? Look at this poster from an ice cream shop and answer the question. Right again. Rs 17 is a valid answer. This board is put up near the gate of Chanman Park. One day, Mrs. Pinto took her 2 children to the park. How much did she have to pay as entry? Exactly. 3 rupees makes sense and it is right choice. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Excellent. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook is a brilliant choice.